Do you have any plans to visit the border?
At some point, you know, we are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe.
Maybe you should get out more, Princess Laughing Pants. It's funny because she laughs and she's wearing pants. Well, that didn't end well. I speak of Cat's night out last night. Ugh, she leaves a wake of damaged furniture and tears. But I also speak of actress Ellie Kemper folding to the woke. Here's a recap from the most handsome man on television. Ellie Kemper, star of The Office and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, is under attack after online idiots declared she was a racist. Her crime? In 1999, a St. Louis business group named her their Queen of Love and Beauty. The group used to be a whites only, but integrated 20 years before she won her crown. 20 years. It's hard to absorb the news when it's coming from someone that gorgeous. Now, when we did the segment, we saluted Kemper for not responding to the Twitter mob, calling for her scalp. No offense, Elizabeth Warren. But that's how you beat cancel culture. You realize it's just a dozen losers screaming for attention from a content-starved media. Like newborn babies, you let them scream until they scream themselves out. That's what my mom did to me in the woods. We thought Kemper would outlast the mob, kind of like Katie Pavlich powering through a hangover. But sadly, just days later, Kemper groveled to the woke police, offering not just an apology, but a confession, one so pathetic it embarrassed John Cena. Or Senna.
I warned you.
I know. It had all the woke catchphrases, and I quote, "I unequivocally deplore, denounce, and reject white supremacy. At the same time, I acknowledge that because of my race and my privilege, I am the beneficiary of a system that dispenses unequal justice and unequal rewards." Whew. POWs speak more off the cuff than that. But she follows the script. There is a very natural temptation when you become the subject of internet criticism to tell yourself that your detractors are getting it all wrong. But I realize that a lot of the forces behind the criticism are forces that I've spent my life supporting and agreeing with. Did Jane Fonda write this? She then said she was grateful for her humiliation and tells us that she will use her privilege in support of the better society I think we're capable of becoming. Well, how nauseating of her. So what if we all followed her lead? Every single person playing pro baseball has to apologize for participating in a league that once segregated blacks. And that also includes baseball fans, baseball cap wearers, and anyone who's ever tried to get to second base on a date. Also, every Democrat must apologize and demand a name change for their political party. It was the party of slavery and Jim Crow, after all. They fought a war to keep slaves. Joe Biden even gave a eulogy for a Democrat leader, Robert Byrd, who was a KKK Kleagle or Grand Poobah, or whatever those idiots call each other. So think about this. Kemper was a debutante for an organization, one she didn't know was racist even before she was born. But every single Democrat became a Democrat knowing they were once the party of slavery. As people often say to me in the sauna, wow, that can't be right. I never know what gets a laugh these days. I understand Kemper. She's terrified of being ostracized. Like most actors, they desperately want to be liked, and they can't speak unless they have a script and a consultant. Without that, they're vulnerable to the worst kind of groupthink. I wonder what the angry white male has to say.
Oh, I'm not worried. I can't be canceled. My mainstream career was destroyed years ago when I met a man named Greg Gutfeld. Thanks, Greg.
You're welcome, Tom. His career is over. How about the angry black male?
What's up? So somebody got to apologize for something that happened long before they were born, and when they join, they don't do that anymore? Well, I guess with that kind of thinking, I guess Democrats are all in the Klan?
So that was Kemper's time in the barrel. It began with an old photo and it became a Twitter trend. In fact, if you look at any mob action, it always starts that way with something called Twitter trends. They show you what people are clicking on at the site, which then becomes an attention self-generator, much like Chris Cuomo. Remember Uncle Tim, that smear on Senator Tim Scott? Without Twitter trends, no one would have heard of it. The Covington Kid smear was a Twitter trend manipulated by the legacy media, promoted with a dishonestly edited clip. And then there's Trump feeding the fish, Mike Pence loading empty boxes, Trump wearing his pants backwards. Twitter trends created these fake stories. It's Pornhub for leftists. And like the Wuhan lab, all you need to do is create one source and unleash it. Twitter trends does the rest, because that's the media's trough. Trends are the easiest stories to write, and they play upon outrage addicts who have no lives. My theory, if Jack Dorsey eliminated Twitter trends today, cancel culture would starve to death, and the world would instantly become a better place. So, Jack, it's not hours of fasting and meditation or that stupid Amish chin that's going to make you a better person. It's removing the part of your site that destroys lives. But until you do that, Jack, we shall sit by and watch the endless parade of cowardice dressed up as enlightenment while Twitter feeds on the cadavers of careers. And the contrition will all be an act. Sadly, it's the best acting some of these celebrities do. Welcome, tonight's guests. He's so sharp, wasps worry about Lawrence Kudlow stings. Former director of the National Economic Council and host of Kudlow on Fox Business, Larry Kudlow. When she left Arizona, the temperature dropped 20 degrees. Townhall.com editor and Fox News contributor Katie Pavlich. She's like a praying mantis, skinny, bright, and may kill and eat her husband. Fox News contributor Kat Toot. And finally, his watch band will make an excellent belt. My massive sidekick and host of Gutfeld on Fox Nation, Tyrus. Lawrence, you have been a white guy for a while.
What?
I don't. What do you think of all this woke stuff? Do you think it was right for her to apologize?
No, I don't think she should have apologized. I don't think she had any idea when she was 19 years old in St. Louis for some Deb party.
Yeah.
What, where, when, how.
Yeah.
She had no idea.
Exactly.
She's just being woked by the Twitter mob. That's
Yeah.
all she is.
Yeah. I mean, when I was a debutante, I had no idea. I didn't look up the past, racist abuses of the people that made me a debutante. Granted, it was all on Craigslist about 3 weeks ago.
Greg, your biggest problem as a debutante was the dress that you decided to wear.
That is true.
The fashion choices that you decided, those pictures will hopefully never come out.
Well, speaking of pictures that never come out, Katie, I mean, have you ever done anything on Instagram?
On Instagram? That's
Yes.
public, Greg.
Really? Do we have anything from her Instagram that we can show to our public?
God.
Oh, jeez.
What is that, Katie? This has got to be canceled. I mean,
Yeah.
you're letting a dog eat a baby. You are letting a dog
And
eat a
filming it.
And filming it. You're filming
I know.
it.
Yeah, actually,
is this?
This is fake news. He was actually saving the baby.
He's doing.
This is a baby that is used to teach CPR, and he was alerting us that the baby maybe needs saving. That's what he was doing.
Oh boy, do I have egg on my
But we
face.
should cancel him and go to jail. But he's too cute to cancel.
Yes. So what do you make of this? Is she now safe from cancellation?
I think she's safe because she's a Democrat. And if you're a Democrat, as you noted in your monologue. You can give eulogies at funerals for KKK members and fellow Democrats. You can basically do whatever you want as long as you acknowledge it and then say that you have white privilege and try to move on. So she'll be fine.
Yeah, you know, Tyrus, when we did this original story, you were so proud of her. You said that because she wasn't going to respond, and then what did she do? She betrayed you, Tyrus.
Okay. Well, no, she didn't betray me. And before we go there, I warned you about the Cena stuff. I warned you. But you're just a big man, aren't you, Gutfeld? You're just a big man. Before this show's over tonight, I'm going to show y'all how big he really is, but I digress. I'm going to channel my inner white woman.
Okay.
And I'm going to give white America some advice.
Yes.
The next time someone tells you you have white privilege or you should be ashamed, do what we do. I'm here because I worked my ass off. I became a comedian because I worked hard, I studied, I went to college, I auditioned. Kiss my ass. If you want my spot, come get it. I'm not just gonna come give it to you. The color of my skin has nothing to do with it.
That's true.
So every time say you only got this job because you're black, I'm like, black ain't crack ne'er joke on this show. I did that.
Yeah.
So start fighting back with facts and not apologizing for something you have absolutely nothing to do with.
You know, I really love that.
Yeah.
I just love that. But I'm sitting here. It's the first time we've been on stage together. I'm basically scared to death.
Don't worry, he's going to kill me before he gets
We're
you.
not quite there yet, America. I'm kidding. But we're close. We're close. Yes, when I'm in the alley, you go, Got a big heart on my chest. Now I promise.
You have a big heart on your chest and in
Stop.
your chest.
No, you're
Yes.
not. I told you about the scene. I'm getting you for the show tonight. I warned you.
What if I didn't write that joke? What if I blame it on one of our writers?
No, I know Tom. I know Kat. You guys just Sterling and Gene play with crayons. I know who did it. You did it.
So, Kat, here's an interesting fact I learned today. Do you know that Twitter trends are based on really small numbers? Anywhere from 1,200 to 1,900 tweets over a 6-hour period can get a Twitter trending. That's nothing.
I can't listen to stuff with numbers in it. It makes my brain scramble. That's why I got married. He can do the taxes. I had a huge problem with her apology. I will say that. I've been thinking about this all day. The part where she said she did not know that it was elitist.
Yes.
Like, bro, it was a ball. Normal 19-year-olds, we went, not to the ball. We went to like dollar pitcher night and hope they didn't check IDs. Mm-hmm. And like, it's not like she just realized, oh, I was rich. Like, she grew up incredibly rich. Her great-grandfather started, what's been called a dynasty of bankers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is what I was Googling. She wasn't just rich, she was super rich. There was a museum named after her grandma.
Really?
Okay? Yes. Just don't act like you had no idea. You never
I didn't.
Ellie, you never got strep throat in the McDonald's place like the rest of us.
That's true.
How dare she be born into a rich family? What was she thinking?
She said she didn't know the rich lady ball she went to was elitist. I'm saying no, I bet she did.
They're going to cancel the
go?
museum now, thanks to you, because you let them know.
What, Larry?
How can she possibly know, as some 19-year-old kid going to this Deb party, how can she know anything about this?
Right.
And why 30 years later, however old she
It's
is
an
now,
ex-boyfriend. This is my theory. Ex-boyfriend has been holding on to this picture forever because that's what I would do.
But this is the worst guilt trip I have ever seen.
Yeah.
The absolute worst. And you are so right about that. Why? Be proud of it.
You're less
Have a good
afraid now,
time.
right? Yeah.
Have a good time. You know what I mean? Just go out there and dance and go to balls and have debutante parties. We did the same thing here back east. Big deal.
You're making progress,
Big
Larry.
deal.
Yeah.
So let's keep it real. I didn't know I was poor until I got to college. And like, why don't you have two TVs on top of each other? I didn't know.
I didn't know it was
either.
short until I got to high school.
I'll remind you later tonight.
Everybody's mean tonight.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.